Students, whatever homework is given to you, you have to submit it on the very next day between 8 am to 1 pm to the given WhatsApp number, and it is compulsory to submit your homework as your attendance will be marked on the basis of your submission.
Good morning, children. Today we are going to start with another chapter, what's that construction. Basically, constructions you did it in the 9th standard also. But you have learned it previous classes. That means 9th, 8th, early you have already learned that. What are they? Construction of a perpendicular bisector of a line segment, construction of an angle bisector, construction of angle congruent to a given angle, or that part of all the things that we have learned. Triangles. Last year we have learned about some of the sides are given and base is given. So how can you construct a triangle? Difference of sides are given. Then how can you find out construct a triangle? Perimeter is given. How can you construct the triangle? This all. The construction of triangles also you have learned. These all things basically you have learned. And also how to construct the angles without using the protractor. Protractor bina. That means how can you find out the construct the angles like 45, 90, 30, 60, 180, etc. 120. These all angles construction also you learn. That basic steps you have to keep it in your mind, and then you have to continue with this construction. Little bit advanced constructions here. And first construction what you are going to learn here, that how to divide a line segment in a given ratio. That means ratio can be any. Suppose m is to n ratio, that m and n can be any numbers, 3 is to 2, 3 is to 5, 8 is to 5, like that way any ratio can be come. So how can you divide a line segment in a given ratio? Here I am going to divide a line segment AB. AB's measurements I am not taking, as generally I am saying you that how can you find construct divide a line segment AB internally in the ratio 3 is to 2. That means if you are drawing a line segment AB, you have to find out a point on this line segment AB such that, suppose I am going to find out a point P here on this line segment such a way that this part should be 3 part of this total line segment and PB should be 2 part of the line segment. That means, for example, I can say that suppose if I am taking here that 9. 9 is the line segment length. So you know that this will be AP will be how much? AP will be is equal to 3 by 5 of AP. Is it right? Because total part is 3 is to 2 parts. We are going to divide this line segment in 3 is to 2 parts. That means total part is 5. Out of this 5, how many parts is here? 3 parts. So we can say that this is 3 by 5 of AB. That means 3 by 5 of AB means 3 into AB is 9 by 5. That means 27 by 5. You will get that 27 by 5. Then 27 by 5, that means you know that 5 ways are 25, 5.4. That means this part will be is equal to 5.4 centimeter. Getting clear, children? So last, after getting this point, you can, like this way, you can find out that whether our answer is correct or not. Now this part, what will be PB? PB will be how much? 2 upon 5 part of AB. This is the AP part. Now PB part will be is equal to 2 by 5 of AB. Clear, children? The 2 by 5 into AB is 9. That means 18 upon 5 will come. 18 upon 5 will be means 3.6. Now add this both together, 5.4 and 3.6. What is the answer you are going to get? You will get the total length AB as 9 centimeter. Now I think so that you got the concept clearly. That means we are going to find out such a point here on this line segment which is dividing this line segment in some ratio. Is it right? That ratio can be of any number. So here I have written that we are going to construct how to construct that point in this line segment AB in the ratio 3 is to 2. There are 2 methods are given for this purpose. This is the basic idea only I have given. 2 methods are given. First method, that means method number 1 I am going to construct first. So for that purpose I want a line segment. Is it right? Here I am going to construct a line segment of in like that 6 centimeter, whatever that is possible for you that you draw. That means here line segment measurements I have not taken. You because I am going to just show you that how to construct that point P on this line segment such a way that it is dividing it with the ratio of 3:2. So I have taken that line segment AB, suppose it is 6 centimeter. Okay, clear for you. Now after that we have to find out that point. For that purpose, what you will construct that you are going to make a ray which makes an acute angle with the line segment AB. Acute angle means you know that less than 90 degrees, the angle. That means I am going to make an angle like this way. That means this one. A ray I am going to make such a way that makes an acute angle with this line segment. Is it clear? This ray I can keep it as that C. That means AC, whatever it is, yeah, ray Y, whatever it is. Now next step, what is you have to do that you have to construct so many arcs. Arc you have to make using your rounder. So that means compass, rounder. That you are knowing that your rounder always when you are doing the constructions, you have to keep it with you, the scale, rounder and pencil. Okay, these three things are necessary for doing this construction. Other instruments are evitable. Okay. Now here what is there that I have done one ray here that such a way that makes an acute angle with this line segment AB. Now here we have to divide this line segment the ratio 3:2. That means total parts how much it is that 5 parts. That means on this ray I am going to construct 5 arcs which is of having same radius. That means starting with A I will draw one arc like this way. Same radius, I will not change the radius. Again on that arc I will give second arc, third arc, fourth arc and fifth arc. Clear for you children? How many arcs I have drawn? 5 arcs, because here total ratio is coming in as 5. That means I am going to write down this as A1, A2, A3, the point of intersection. I keep it as that A1, A2, A3, A4 and A5. That means here 5 arcs of equal, that means convenient radius. There is no need of you have to take any radius, but 5 arcs should come on this ray. Now that last arc, that means point of intersection of this arc with ray, that point, that means A5, you have to join with the end point of this line segment AB. Clear for you this much? 3 steps I did. First I did the line segment AB. Second I did what is that one angle, I have to make one acute angle with this point A. So, and after that I have taken 5 arcs on this ray with a convenient radius, but radius should not be changed. That is an important thing. The last arc, that means we are going to join with the point of intersection of that last arc, join with the line segment AB. Now next step what you are going to do that you have to just, here one angle is formed up, okay, that angle you have to make that congruent angle to this angle, you have to make it A3. Why you are making it 3? Because we have to find out, divide the line segment the ratio 3:2. For how to make the congruent angle, already you have learned in the previous class. So this angle you have to make congruent at A3. For that purpose, what you will do that you will keep your rounder at A5, clear for you children, and just draw with any radius. You are drawing an arc like this way. Clear for you children? Any radius, you are going to put the pointer of your rounder at the point A5 and drawing a convenient with a convenient radius you are going to make an arc which is intersecting these 2 points. Clear for you? And now what you should do that now you don't change the radius of this. Again where you should keep it here, you have to keep it here at A3 because we are going to divide the line segment ratio 3:2. For we are going to keep the pointer at A3. Again same arc you are going to draw like this way. Same arc, whatever arc you are drawn here, same arc you are going to draw at A3 also. Next step, you have to copy this angle here, that is the question. Okay. Now what is that? Next step what you will do that you will take the radius of this, that means both arms intersected at 2 points by this arc. One arm here, one arm here. This angle are having 2 arms. This point of intersection you have to take, that distance you have to take it in your rounder. Clear for you children? That distance you have taken, then that distance you have taken in your rounder. Now what you should do that you have to just keep your rounder here. That means this arc is intersected one point here. that point you should keep the rounder and that is pointer of your rounder and just cross, that means intersect this arc. Clear for you? This arc, one arc you are drawn, same arc you are drawn at A3 also. Take the distance and then just cut that arc. Now this A3 point and this point you will join with a scale. Okay, A3 and this one join with the scale. Now what you can see that this A5B and this A3, this point where it is intersecting, there you keep it as C. A5B and A3C both are parallel. Clear for you? That is why for making it as parallelly, I have taken these angles equal, because we know that if two line segments are parallel and this is a transversal, you know that corresponding angles are equal. This already you have learned in the 9th standard. See, that possibility I have taken here also. I have made this angle and this angle equal such a way that we have made the parallel lines. That means A5B and A3C is a parallel. Clear for you children? Now you got that pointer. It is the pointer C. You got these points. That means AC and CB distance are. That means this point C is dividing this line segment AB in the ratio of what? 3:2. That means that you can check. Okay, because we have taken 6 centimeter. So this will be 3 upon 5 part of 6. This one will be 2 upon 5 part of 6. That you can find out yourself. Now this construction we can do it in another way also. Here we have divided this line segment AB in the ratio 3:2 by 1 method. Now the same you can do in another method also. Whichever method is convenient for you, that method you can follow for the method. Okay, clear for you? Now method number 2. One method already you have learned here that. And here we have seen that these lines are parallel and we have got the point AC and CB are in the ratio 3:2. How you got it is that because now you are going to learn in the other chapter similar triangles. There you are learning one theorem, that basic proportionality theorem. There you will understand more about this. Suppose in a triangle ABC, if a line is drawn parallel to BC which intersect the points, the sides at P and Q. So we can say that these ratios are equal. That means AP upon PB and AQ upon QC are equal. So that was proportionality theorem you have learned, you have used here also. How? Because this is a triangle. So try which one? A5B. This is a triangle and this triangle A5B and A3C are parallel. Therefore what you can say that A3 upon A3 A5 should be is equal to what? AC upon CB. So A3 means what is that? A3 upon A3 A5 should be equal to AC upon CB. Clear for you? A3 means you know that these are the 3 parts. So that because we have constructed 3 arcs with the same radius. So this part is 3. That means we have divided this line segment into 5 parts. So out of that this part is 3 part and this part how much it is 2 part. Therefore 3 by 2 is equal to AC by CB. That means AC by CB ratio will be equal to how much? 3 by 2. This is by according to basic proportionality theorem only this construction we have did. Okay, so construction because what is basic proportionality theorem states that I will explain you later in the next chapter, similar triangles chapter. Here it is given that triangle ABC, one line is parallel. So out of this basic proportionality theorem you can say that AP upon PB and AQ upon QC are equal if this line segment is parallel. So that proof and everything you have to learn now. So that possibility we have taken here and then we have constructed that. Now next method number 2, what you are going to do that again the same line segment AB you have taken, that is 6 centimeter. Then there also I have made an acute angle, but that acute angle I am going to, that means that ray I am going to draw only 3 arcs. Clear for you? 3 arcs only I am going to draw. With any convenient radius 3 arcs, because 3:2 ratio 1, 2 and 3. That means we can say that A1, A2, A3. Now what you should do that, here one angle I have made, I don't know what is this angle. This angle, same angle, I have to copy at B also. How to copy that angle? I already told you that how to copy. First you will take that one arc here like this way, same arc you have to draw here also. Okay. Then after that you will take this distance and then just you intersect this arc. Now you can see that this one you have drawn like this. Now these two lines will be parallel. So first what you should do that you have to make an angle at A, acute angle at A by constructing a ray, and there we have taken 3 arcs and same angle you are copying at B also, and the same arcs, that means here what is the radius you have taken for A1, A1, A2, A2, A3, that same radius you take in your rounder, and at this point also, that means on this ray also, you are going to construct 2 more arcs because we want to divide it in the ratio 3:2. Therefore, I am going to keep the pointer here, 1 arc and 2 arc. So here A1, A2, A3, here what you do write B1 and B2. That means this part I have made 3 parts and here I made 2 parts. Now next step is so easy. Here 3:2 ratio. Therefore A3 and B2 you have to join with a scale. That means A3 and B2 join with a scale. Now this point of intersection, this line segment is intersecting AB at that point, that is C. That is 3:2 parts. Now we divided the line segment in the ratio 3:2. Getting clear, children? So what you did that just we have made line segment you have drawn AB of in centimeter. Here I have taken 6 centimeter. And at the point A, you are going to make an acute angle by constructing a ray like this way. A ray we take it as AY. And there you are drawing 3 arcs with convenient radius. Then now next step it is that you have to make this angle at B also. For that purpose, you are just drawing 1 arc here. Same arc you are drawing here also. And this arc's width of this arc you are just taking and then keep the pointer here and then intersect it. So you are going to get the congruent angle. This one you can take it as that Bx. Out of on this ray we are going to take 2 more arcs which are there B1 and B2. But this radius A1, A1, A2, A2, A3 and this one B1, B1, B2, this all should be same. You don't change it. Now A3 and B2 you join because we want to divide it in the ratio 3:2. That means both the corner points of this, that means end points of this line segment, we have drawn 2 rays such a way that we have made 2 congruent angles again and drawn 3 arcs here and 2 arcs here on this, the same radius, just A3 and B2 you join. So this is another method, and in your textbook steps of construction is legibly written. That steps of construction is important, that you have to write in your notebook also. So this for this purpose we have to use that type of notebook, one side blank and one side lined notebook. So you have to use for the construction chapter because one side where the plain page is there you should draw the construction. Yeah, you have to construct that whatever things I told. Right side, that means line the page, you have to write down the steps of construction. I think so you understood that how to construct a line segment in the ratio, given ratio 3:2. Here I have mentioned about the 3:2 ratios. 2 methods I applied. Which method is convenient for you, that method you can find out. That means that method you can use for your convenience. Clear for you? So whichever method, most probably I think so the students are using this method only. Mostly I have seen like that way. Whichever method you follow, that method you can do it. There is no compulsory that you have to do this one, yeah this one. Clear for you, children? Now in your exercise 11.1, question number 1. First question is that draw a line segment of length 7.6 centimeter and divide it into the ratio 5:8. So what you should do that firstly you have to draw the line segment AB of length 7.6 centimeter. Then next step what I am using the second method only. What I should do that I have to just make an angle, acute angle with this point A, such way that I keep it as an AX. On this AX, how many arcs I have to draw? I have to draw 5 arcs. Okay, I am going to draw with any convenient radius. I am going to draw 5 arcs. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. That means I can keep it as that A1, A2, A3, A4 and A5. Clear for you, children? Now next step what you should do that you have to copy this angle at the point B. Therefore, I'll take the same arc you can keep, otherwise you can change. That means the same radius you can keep, otherwise you change. No problem at all. Now I taken another radius here, like this way I have drawn one arc. Same arc I have drawn here also. Dear children? And now next what you should do, that you have to take the width of this red arc by considering like this way. Here line segment is length, this length. You have to take it in your rounder and just keep your pointer here and then just cut that first half. Now join this point and this point of intersection with a line. Okay. Now next step what you should do, that I already mentioned you that next part is what? Weight part. Weight part you have to make on this ray. This ray I will keep it as that by. Pray for children. By ray I have taken here, and there we have to take how many arcs? Here I have taken 5, and here I should take how many arcs? 8 arcs with same radius. That means A1 how much radius? Yeah, A1 A2, A2 A3, A3 A4. This one are same only. Same arc you keep it here also. B1, B1 B2, B1 B1 B2, B2 B3, B3 B4, B4 B5, B5 B6, B7 B8, like this way. That means B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, B6, B7 and one more. That is B8. That is B8. What children? 5 arcs on this array and 5 arcs on this array. But these two angles should be congruent. Clear? And this radius should be same. Now these arcs, that means whatever arcs you have kept here, same arcs you have to keep in the lower portion also. Now what is the next step? I told you that 5:8. That means A5 and B8 you join with the scale. I not use the scale here, but you have to use the scale. Okay? Scale is slippery. That's why I not use it. A5 and B8 you have to join with the scale like this way. That means A5 B8 you have joined with the scale. Then this line segment is intersected by this line segment at one point. That point you keep it as P. Now you can say that AP ratio PB is equal to how much? 5/8. That is I used the second one only, second method only. But I taken that first line segment drawn. The next step what I drawn, I have taken 5 arcs on this. I am making an acute angle. I have taken 5 arcs on this ray, and same angle is congruent I have taken here, and same arc I have drawn here. How many arcs? 8 arcs I have drawn. Then finally A5 and B8 I join with a line where it is going to intersect. That point with this line segment AB, that point is the point of intersection. That means that is the point which divides this line segment in the ratio which one? 5:8. Now next step what you can do, that you have to just measure this line segment and this line segment with the scale, and just you have to measure the parts and you have to verify that whether it is 5 part or a 8 part. How to verify that already I mentioned in first case. I already mentioned that how to verify. That means AP will be 5/13. So the total parts how much will be there? 5 by 5 plus 8 13. So it will be AP will be is equal to, how will be 5/13 of AB. Okay, this part will be 5/13. Total part is 13. That means 5/13 into 7.6. Calculate it and find out. That will be AP. And PB will be is equal to how much? It will be 8/13 of AB. That means 8/13 into 7.6. That is the answer. So this answer and this answer should match. That means what is the answer for you are getting for AP and PB? That is the same answer you are going to get here also. Means you already explained you that how to divide a line segment in a given ratio. It's a very important question, because in your exams it's going to be asked for 4 marks questions. Section D which it will be asked for you to do the construction properly in the notebook and complete it.